Dumbest idea you will hear all day. It starts with a boy in a world gone strange. God came down with an impossible gift, power in his open fist. God for a day, but for eternity. Every star, every law, every mystery. The boy said, nay, I know my size too stupid to wear those skies, and somewhere low where the shadows breathe, the deceiver smile through crooked teeth. Give me your soul, I'll be your best friend. I'll be beside you until the end. Oh, time is fleeting and the truth sounds dumb. Magic is real, but the help won't come. There's a new standard buried under the sun, waiting for believers to define what's begun. And I know how it sounds, I know what you'll say. Dumbest thing ever that you'll hear all day. Okay, hold on, that was later. Oh, before I forget, there was a girl before the fall, the boy's soulmate not found yet. He convinced her to reveal that the magic was real. She bonded with him, broke some rule. Then came the magic police, cold and cruel. They exiled her beyond the veil, put a bounty on her trail. SEAL Team Nix came hunting through for a crime no one could undo. Time is fleeting and the truth sounds dumb. Magic is real, but the help won't come. There's a new standard buried under the sun, waiting for believers to define what's begun. And I know how it sounds, I know what you'll say. Dumbest thing ever that you'll hear. Oh, the boy said, take me, let her go. Send me where the lost souls know. Magic prison, iron door, I will pay what she pays for. But the judicials would not agree. They said this is not how the rules will be. They took her name from out his head, left him alive with a dream gone dead. Okay, hold on, that was earlier, before the sentence, before the cost. He met his soulmate in a dream, in a place where the dead are not lost. His grandfather and her grandmother opened the dark between one world and another. They introduced the two by name, and nothing after that felt the same. She took him searching after clues, or burying them he couldn't choose. Castle, tower, stone and sky. Then came the monster, climbing high. Oh, time is fleeting and the truth sounds dumb. Magic is real, but the help won't come. There's a new standard buried under the sun, waiting for believers to define what's begun. And I know how it sounds, I know what you'll say. Dumbest thing ever that you'll hear. Oh! She screamed, jump, and they fell from the tower. He woke alone in the wrong hour, but he had met her and he could not stay in a waking world where she was taken away. So he went back like a fool to the flame, back to the tower, calling her name. But she was gone, and the monster remained. That was the night the boy was chains. I'll skip the interesting bits, because who could believe all this? The monster was the deceiver, I think. The poison hidden in the link. The soulmate can never meet her mate, because corruption sealed the gate. The boy was murdered, or close enough. The Eternal rebuilt him from the dust. New mind, old ache, new life, same mistake. He grew up friendless, grew up alone. No one safe enough to call his own. Anyone close became a mark for the thing that hunted in the dark. So he learned to laugh, he learned to hide, with the universe burning on the inside. Oh, time is fleeting and the truth sounds dumb. Magic is real, but the help won't come. There's a new standard buried under the sun, waiting for believers to define what's begun. And I know how it sounds, I know what you'll say. Dumbest thing ever that you'll hear all day. Then he found what the deceiver could do. Change the record, make lies true. Bend reality by the line, rewrite the audit, rewrite time. The boy reported it to the eternal. The wound in the book, the broken journal. Then fixed it with the rule half mad, the only weapon that he had. Before he dies he has to write a comic book of all of time, but it cannot see the light until after his last night. Or some nonsense, or some law, or some joke that heaven saw. Time is fleeting and the truth sounds dumb. Magic is real, but the help won't come. There's a new standard rising under the sun, waiting for believers to define what's begun. Call it madness, call it a prayer, call it smoking empty air. But the boy is me, and I still say, this is the dumbest thing you'll hear all day. The girl is Lexi, the dream is gone. The tower waits before the dawn. Mr. Pooh Bear, now you know why the boy can't let it go. No, I still have